Make sure you sub to the channel and turn on notifs. I'm a streamer and I go live daily, so notifs are important so you know when I go live. Also, follow me on Twitter. That's where all the good stuff is posted. I love when every story is just rape and sexual assault and allegations where it's not clear cut, you know. Either the allegations that are presented are super damning, but there's just not enough evidence, so you have to sort of, you know, tiptoe through it. And then you have allegations that, you know, they have the evidence of the allegations ready to go, but the allegations themselves are so fucking, like, pointless and stupid that I don't care. But then I'm the asshole for not caring because I need to treat everything like it's all rape. It's all rape now. Unironically, it's all rape now. Tom Nuke, thank you for the $5. Dan did nothing wrong. Well, I don't know about nothing wrong. We're gonna see first, alright? But based on what I've done, like, very minimal research on this story, and based off what I've seen, it seems like that's probably true. Or at the very least, he did nothing wrong that I would care about. Maybe other people might say he did something wrong, you know, that were involved in the situation. They might have a different take. But as somebody who's completely outside, all I care about is this guy a pedo? No? Then I don't really care. I don't know if that's a nuclear take, but that's how I look at these situations now. Alright, trigger warning. Grooming pedophilia. Awesome. Pedophilia, right off the bat. So when it's grooming allegations, these are always so impossible to prove because grooming, the definition of that changes every 2 seconds on Twitter. And it's also very difficult to prove grooming considering there's really no solid legal definition of it. But straight off the bat, alright, we got pedophilia. Pedophilia, that's a very important keyword. Dan from Game Grumps just got outed for being a creep. Well, being a creep is a very different thing than being a pedophile. I mean, obviously, pedophiles are creeps, but not all creeps are pedophiles, you know what I mean? This, on top of all their awful sense of humor on that channel, is horrible. I already disliked Aaron, and now this. Okay, this is a red flag right here. Big red flag. So this person already comes at this from a biased mindset. They're like, you know what? I don't like the jokes that he says. The jokes, you know, offend me. You know, if we're talking about somebody who's a pedophile, that's all I'm really caring about. If somebody's a pedophile, and on top of the fact, they're also kind of an asshole on Twitter, well, I don't really care about that last part. I care more about the upfront part. That's a very weird thing to say. Like, he's a creep, and his videos are bad. His YouTube videos suck. Wow. Stunning. Okay, let's read this post. Video evidence of Dan accusations. For over a year now, there's been accusations about Dan Avidan sexing, sleeping, and ghosting younger fans. Younger? How young are we talking about? Among other things. Several girls have come forward publicly, while others have contacted me and others privately. A few days ago, another girl, who wishes to remain anonymous for obvious reasons, contacted me saying that she wanted to come forward, sharing both her story and some physical evidence. To prove that her story is true, and this is indeed Dan, she is given permission to show a video she received from him.
So I just got to my room at the resort in Mexico. Girl, look at this jacuzzi tub. Oh, it's got water jets that shoot out of the seats. They got fucking seats. Oh man, 2 seats in fact. Wish you were here to take up that other one and then crawl onto the first one so we could fuck in this. Anyway.
Cool. The video was followed up by a request from Dan asking her to tell him how she would like to be fucked in the tub. Awesome. This is great. Dan Avidan. So he says, haha, thank you. I enjoyed this though, but that's fine. All right, never mind. That's the girl talking, obviously. But that's fine. Sleep well, handsome. Night night. He sends the video that well, I mean, this appears to be a different video than what we just, well, this video, is that a timestamp of the video or is that a date? It looks like some sort of time date. He talks like he does in his YouTube videos, yeah. My god, I've never seen, so this is a girl talking, my god, I've never seen something so beautiful and fancy, I really wish I was there too, shit. He says, if you feel comfortable with the idea, you should send me a video saying, that you'd like to fuck me in that tub, that would do things for me, haha. Her experience with Dan matched the patterns of the girls that have come forward while she was underage. Next sentence, while she was underage. She probably contacted him as a fan and more than happily engaged in conversation. Thanks, Redacted, you rock. And so does Redacted. That's where Redacted. Oh my goodness. I'll hide my loved ones. You should be in blank. We could be best friends, Dan. He says, I'm actually hoping to visit there and do some shows in early 2014. I'll keep you posted. Woo. She says, ugh, I'm so excited now. Yay. Love you, man. All right. So far what we have, you know, allegations of is that while they were underage, they talked. These conversations don't appear to be sexual at all. Basically, he's getting sexual after she turns 18, right? Because it says while she was underage, she contacted him as a fan, implying that after she was not underage anymore, then he kicked up the conversation. By the way, guys, I didn't realize this while I was reading the allegations, but apparently when she hit him up as a fan, she was just about to turn 18. And then 4 years later, she was like 22 or 23 when they started to kick it up. So yeah, kind of an important detail to the story. It's not like when she had just turned 18, all of a sudden he hopped on the opportunity. She was well into her 20s by the time that they had kicked it up. So just to let you guys know. So that's obviously where the grooming part of the allegation comes from. Now my question to you guys, chat, is asking this honestly, is that what grooming is? Is grooming knowing of somebody's existence, engaging a few DMs back and forth, and then years later, re-engaging with that person in a sexual manner? Like, to me, it would be grooming, it would 100% be grooming if while she was underage, he was, you know, prepping her up or something, you know what I mean? But if he just knows of this person's existence, I'll be honest, alright, looks a little bit sketchy, looks a little bit strange, but is that grooming? I don't think that fits the definition, unless I'm just wildly off here. Chat is pretty much unanimously saying no, but I mean, obviously, my audience is going to be biased. We're very skeptical when we always look at allegations, but I mean, hey, if it's a fact, it's a fact, alright? Chat seems pretty, yeah, this is not grooming. Grooming is something that can always be debated and kind of thrown around with. Pedophilia is a very solid accusation. Like, you really gotta have all your ducks in a row to make a pedophile accusation. So I'm curious where that comes into play. Yeah, no e-girls. Exactly. True. Thank you, Higmig, for the 10. Shadow Crescent through 5 says, make sure you look at the dates of these closely as well. It tells all in the screenshots. I mean, this date is dated. Okay, so when they're talking about this, this is from December 2017. After she's underage and they kick it up, they're talking December 2017. When they were just fans, or when she was underage and she was just a fan and, you know, nothing sexual was happening, this was 9/11/2013. The years went by, and she became of legal age. Their conversations turned into sex and eventually led to her meeting him backstage at the Game Grumps live show where activity occurred. A couple weeks later, all contact from Dan ceased. Okay, as the years went by, and as she became of legal age... Okay, so that's what we're dealing with here. Is this... Chat, I'm asking this sincerely. Is this all we've got? Is there more stuff on the Game Grumps allegations, or is this it? Is there another thread I need to take a look at? Because if this is all we have, then he's off. He's off the hook. That's it? There's more? This is it? As far as we know? Well, I don't know what to say, chat. Tough tough shit. I mean, I don't know. So, that's important to me. As the years went by, she became of legal age. The conversations turned to sex. That implies that before she became of legal age, no conversations of sexual nature took place. Now, here's the other thing that's interesting. A couple weeks after, all contact from Dan ceased. So he ghosted her. Okay. I guess he's an asshole then. He's definitely a coomer. So that's his crime. He was a dick. He's a coomer. That's his crime. So that's the post right here. Listen, guys, I don't want to be, you know, that guy who's like, every time there's an allegation, it's like, oh, it's bullshit. You know, like, look, you got to take this case by case. But if this is really it, then this thread is just slanderous for having pedophilia listed as one of the trigger warnings. I mean, that's an accusation. There's no two ways about it. That's literally an accusation of pedophilia. You've got a very, very shaky, maybe grooming case, if you really argue this, but there's absolutely no evidence of pedophilia. None whatsoever. So, yeah, this thread is just borderline slander. I mean, it probably is slander, just by using that word there. They're literally calling him a pedophile. Okay then, well, that was actually a lot, that was a lot easier than what I expected. I thought we would be here reading threads for hours on this topic, unironically. That's why I buckled down. I was like, all right, well, we've got quite the stream to sit through, but I guess, wow. A lot of the Game Grumps fans are talking about how John, you know, John Tron is like the ultimate, he got away with it, right? Or not that he got away with it, but like, he got out of Game Grumps and he's, you know, the good guy. Some people are still mad at JonTron. And so here's this meme right here. This is JonTron. Wow, you know what? I might be a racist, but at least I'm not a pedophile. I might be a racist, but at least I'm not a pedophile. Think about that in your head for a second, right? I might be a racist, but at least I'm not a pedophile. I think I wrote on Twitter, I'm really glad this person really let us know where their priorities lie. Because I don't think that own in their head sounded as good out loud as it did maybe in their head. Wow, you really showed John, alright? Might be a racist, but at least he's not a pedophile. This fucking meme right here. Holy, I'm surprised this is getting as much support as it is. I mean, they're literally saying pedophilia is better than racism. Like, action is better than thought. I mean, hey, if that's their take, alright, well, you know, I don't know what to say. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's a little bit strange. Yeah. Thanks for letting us know where your priorities lie.